Here we go. Hello, I'm Charlie with Out of the Blue Traveler, and I'm going to be doing some upgrades today on our rig. A couple of things that we've been needing on our rig is we don't understand why they don't do things like this, but this is one of the things that we saw that we like, and we thought it'd be kind of a cool idea. We'll see. I'm going to get this done today, and I'm going to video it, and when I'm done with it, maybe we won't like it. I don't know. But here it is. This is what we're going to do. Okay, so we have these beautiful window, I don't know what you call them. They're going around the windows and the casement stuff. But they left the bottom open. And you might say, well, maybe the bottom is open because of the curtain. Because this is the shade. And that's this one here is the one for the ultraviolet to keep it out. And then you have the full privacy one, which is this other one, a darker one. So, but they leave the bottom of this frame open and down here. And this would be a really great place. This is right next to the chair. Be a great place to maybe put a cup or even your remotes and things like that. So, and there's plenty of room down here. So that when that's closed, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a piece of wood underneath this, right on here, and make a shelf across this way. And that way you could put a remote there, you could put a drink there, you know, you could put lots of stuff there. You know, it's not going to be there permanently, but it's just a shelf. That's all it's for. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to make a shelf for that one. There I am again. Then we're going to go into the bedroom. And now, if Stephanie was here, she's not here right now. She's back in Olathe right now, visiting her mom who went through surgery today, and then she'll be back next week on Monday or Tuesday. But she's the one who usually makes the bed in here, and any of you RVers know how difficult it is to make a bed in the RV. It just, you had no space to climb around. But anyway, so excuse the mess of the bed. But here we go. So I gotta crawl on here. So here we have these other windows, and the same thing with the shades, and the same thing with this valance here. And this is kind of loose on the bottom anyway. So I'm gonna put a piece of wood underneath here and make a nice little shelf. And we're going to do that to both sides. We're going to have that on both sides. And then the fourth shelf I'm going to make, and pardon the roughness of the video right now, but the fourth shelf is going to be over here on the side. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a piece of wood, I'm going to screw a piece of wood, a piano hinge right here, and then I'm going to attach it, and then it's going to fold up this way, so when this slide goes in, this shelf will be out of the way. But when it's not, when it's out like this, I'll fold it down, and it'll lay on top of this, and then I have a bracket over here, and that'll give me a shelf to put some of this junk that I always have next to the bed, you know, like my tablet and water and different things like that. Even though I have that shelf over there, I think this will be a nice addition. This is only going to be about that long. So it'll be enough room, and right now I'm just using like a pillow wedge for a shelf, but that doesn't work too well. So those are, whew. So let me shut this fan off. That's probably blowing a lot. So that's my projects for today. And then I'm also going to put in this video the other upgrade that we did, and that was we did an upgrade to the door, to the screen door. We put a bar on it to help open and close the door, and then I'll show you how I fixed my my latch to the door going into the RV. It wasn't shutting; it was slamming, and you had to slam it really hard, and I wasn't very happy with that. So we're going to I'm going to show you what I did to fix that. Something else I wanted to show you real quickly. I know this is kind of off the topic, but I don't know if very many of you have one of these in your bathroom, and I don't even know how much it costs because it came with our rig, but this is the best toilet I know it's a stinky situation here, but this is the best toilet I've ever seen for an RV rig. Now, maybe some of you know what this is, but this toilet here is a macerating toilet. And if you look at the bottom, that's where the macerating unit's at, is on the bottom down there. And it's electric, so when you flush it, you can either flush here. This is just a small flush. That's just for liquids. And this is for a big flush for solids. And this thing works awesome. We were wondering why we never had any solid waste coming out of the sewer dump, you know, when you do a flush and that kind of stuff. And I kept thinking, am I doing something wrong? Am I doing something wrong? You know, because we can only go about 2 or 3 days before we have to flush. The tank's full. I think this macerator takes a lot more water than what a regular toilet does. But my goodness, we every 2 or 3 days we have to flush or drain our system. And I was noticing there wasn't a whole lot of solids coming out. You know, it's just brown. And I thought, gosh, is this all the solids building up in that tank, and that's why we're having to dump so quickly? But no, that's not the reason. The reason why is I think that macerator takes a lot of water, a lot more water than what it looks like it's taking, and I think that's just filling our tank up. I dumped the tank yesterday, probably afternoon is when I dumped the tank. And if you look at I know everybody says these things are worthless, and they are, but my tank for the black tank, it says it's 67% already, and I just dumped it yesterday. So I don't believe that thing at all. And show you how I do it. Okay, here we go. I bought this the shelving material, and it's in brown, so I think it'll match up really well. But it's got finished sides all the way around, so I think that'll work out really well. I'm going to rip this board down, and I'll let you watch. Here we go. You ever have one of those days that everything seems to be going good, and then everything goes to, you know what? Well, you saw me cutting all that wood, and I'm ready to mount everything, and I fitted everything, and everything's looking good. It fits perfect, and so I look around for the screws and the brackets I bought. Okay, well, now that I went and bought a whole new supply of supplies, because I've lost all my supplies. Can you believe that? I think probably what I did. I left them in the cart when I was at the store to begin with. Because I've turned my rig, my truck, wasted time going to the body shop to look in my truck. And yeah, I'm not a happy camper about all those things. I'm not a happy camper about losing the $29 worth of stuff I lost. You know? Don't you hate that when that happens? It's a real pain in the rear end. But anyway, whatever. We go on, we move on, and here we are. All right, so I'm going to set this up. Okay, so, dang it. The way that corner is all banged up, and I can't do anything about it now. I don't have any other. Shoot. Alright, so this is the underside. So this goes up on the wall, and then this will go like that. Don't you love life when life just screws with you? God. Okay, so what do you think? Those shelves on the windows. I think they turned out pretty good. This is a place for me to put my remote so I don't lose them in the bed. Well, that's one project done today.